In the living trust process, you will be asked to provide certain information regarding any real estate properties that you own. Generally, real property is any ownership interest or right to land, whether or not there is a house or building on it. Regardless of any loans, you are generally the full legal owner of your real estate property. The lender simply holds something similar to a lien, whether you own 100% of a piece of real estate or own a part interest as co-owner. If you want your trust to pass the property, it is vitally important that you execute a deed for each whole or part interest, conveying and transferring it to your trust. This rule also applies to any whole or part interest that you acquire in the future. If requested, we will generally prepare these deeds on your behalf. To transfer your real estate to your trust requires a copy of the last transfer document, usually a deed, showing your current ownership and how you hold title for each property that you own, and this includes partial interests. Generally, for a nominal fee, we obtain your current deed for you through a title service that we use. Occasionally, however, it is unavailable through our service provider. In such cases, we must ask that you furnish a copy of your current deed. Most importantly, the deed needs to include what is referred to as the legal description of the property, which is usually on the face of the deed but sometimes on a separate page, usually referred to as Exhibit A on the deed. Also, please note that deeds of reconveyance will not suffice at all, as they do not provide any of the needed information. As a general rule, all transfers to your trust are exempt from reassessment or transfer taxes. Real estate is often one of the most valuable assets. So again, if you want your trust to pass the property, it is vitally important that you remember to execute a deed for each whole or part interest, conveying and transferring it to your trust. Preparing and recording deeds, as well as obtaining current ownership information and properly completing the forms required by the county to record a deed, all require a certain level of expertise and experience. Unless you are experienced with the deed process, we strongly recommend having us prepare these important documents.